Welcome back to another Mukbang Monday.
It's your favorite dynamic duo, BMARSZ
And Shanti.
and we're eating something extra special today, which is buffalo chicken dip and French onion dip. Yes!
These are like Super Bowl snacks.
Mm-hmm.
The Super Bowl was yesterday, I think, on Sunday, right? And this is going up on Monday.
Yes.
So,
Sorry about it.
we're trying to be festive for you guys. I don't even know who's playing in the Super Bowl. Do you?
Chiefs.
Really?
49ers? I actually don't know. If it's not the Patriots or the Packers, my family doesn't care.
Yeah.
So, it's not those two. Max told me literally like yesterday.
Who was in it?
Yeah, and I
really?
already was like, that information does not matter to me.
Yeah, I seriously have no idea who's in it. But I filmed these recipes on my personal channel, CHANTYMARIE. So if you want to see the recipes, go check that video out. It should be up.
We'll put the link in the description box down below and you can watch it after this or make it and eat it with us.
Yeah.
If like the Super Bowl isn't your thing either. Well, Super Bowl's over actually, so.
Yeah, it's over. But I feel like
Whatever.
the day after the Super Bowl, everybody looks up the commercials.
Yeah.
Do you ever
That
do
you
that?
missed. Yeah, the only thing I ever cared about was commercials.
Because people will be like, did you see that funny commercial?
Yeah. Last year, remember one year you and Colin went to a vegan restaurant? Like went to like a vegan bar?
Oh, we went to Rocco's.
No, it was in Silver Lake. Is it called Rocco's?
Oh, we went to Mohawk Bend.
Mohawk Bend. Yes.
Yes. And then I got my blood tests the day after that.
I didn't remember that information. But I remember you got like a platter.
Oh, yeah. It had like fried chicken and like...
Yeah. And it was all vegan, but it looked really, it was like really pretty.
But I remember that because like I remember those things being right back. Because when I got my blood drawn, I like passed out. And so it's very vivid in my memory, that like sequence of events. That was so random, but...
Oh my god. That's why I never get my blood drawn.
I know, I really never want to go back.
I literally have, like, I don't think Kaiser knows my blood type. And I don't know it either. And I'm like, I'm gonna die. I should have when I made you prick me. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I was such a pussy. I'm like really bad with blood. I don't know why. It just happened. And I had to prick my finger for a blood sensitivity test. I had like a sponsorship with them, and I like volunteered. I was like, yeah, I want to do that. And I couldn't prick it for like 2 weeks. I would be like,
To do it on yourself, that's hard though.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I would be able to do that on myself.
so I forced Chantal to do it for me.
Yeah, and I was nervous. I was like, I don't know if I can do this either.
I'm sure you could feel my energy. I was like, do it, do it. But yeah, and I'm sensitive to squash.
I really want
don't
to see
even
what I'm
fucking eat
sensitive
that.
to.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
But I don't know if I can prick my finger.
Because the thing is, a lot of people said like it actually was fake because they're like, oh, whatever's in your blood, it's just
I've heard
gonna
that.
show up. But
Yeah.
like, I don't know I do know the last time I ate a squash in college. I got a spaghetti squash and I tried to make spaghetti with it, like with marinara, and I was like,
That
ew.
spaghetti squash tastes nothing like spaghetti.
Yeah, and I just like assumed like spaghetti squash,
Yeah.
and I was highly disappointed. I have not eaten squash since.
It's like raw spaghetti is what it tastes like. Just like
It tastes
stick.
like f***ing vegetables. Like
does
it
taste like
doesn't
vegetables.
taste like noodles. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lie. Anyway, that's the last time I ate squash. That's like 10 years ago. So, and that came up as my only thing that was like highly sensitive to.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to take that test.
Anyway,
Should we get into it?
yeah.
Okay, sorry for that
So pretty.
tangent. I'm gonna start with the French onion dip. So this is actually Brittany's like favorite food. I really hope I did a good job.
Love French onion dip. And
If it's not good, I'm gonna be really sad.
it's like one of those guilty pleasures that like I feel like people judge me when I buy that disgusting ass jar from like CVS.
Oh
Like
yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
on my period, I'm like, give me that French onion dip.
I don't know if this is gonna be good for you. Cheers.
Cheers. No, you did. It's so good.
You think good?
Yeah. Mmm.
Because I think it's bomb, but I don't know if it tastes like the one in the jar.
Not even gonna lie, I got the jar like a couple days ago. It does.
Really?
Yours is like a little sweeter, but not in a bad way.
Okay.
Well,
I think it's so good.
I'm gonna have to watch the recipe myself.
It's really easy.
I'm sure
It's made out of cashews.
it's way better for you than like whatever the F is in the store-bought one.
That was just like a bunch of dairy, I think. Because my family would always make French onion dip with sour cream. You take like a container of sour cream and you mix the powder in it. You stir it. We would always have that at like family functions.
That makes sense.
So
I want to try this, but it's like so beautiful.
Yeah.
I also love buffalo. Like, buffalo dip is amazing.
I don't know if you're gonna like this. I hope you do. I get self-conscious.
Why? Is it like chicken buffalo dip or just buffalo dip?
It's cauliflower. You like it?
It's really good. I was taken aback by how salty these chips are. I should have put more dip on my chip. Yeah.
I love these chips. They're the Trader Joe's. It's a huge bag of the blue corn tortilla chips. They have so much salt on them.
Yeah, I should buy these for Max. He would. Come here. The cheese on the top is like not allowing me to break through.
It's the stupid frickin' day of cheese. I don't know if they're discontinuing the Trader Joe's mozzarella, my tried and true.
No way. This happened to you.
It hasn't been there for like a month.
What was the other thing that they canceled on you?
The chicken. Chicken strips. Trader Joe's let me down.
Without hesitation.
But this has cauliflower and chickpeas in it. Do you like it?
I do. I think it tastes the same. Just chicken.
Do you think it needs more buffalo?
No.
Okay.
I can already feel a little tingle on the back of my throat. So I feel like I can handle spice, so anything more people might like freak out.
Really?
And you also tried to kill us last week, so maybe I had like PTSD. The whole mukbang, or I was reading the comments and people were like, just like, oh, I feel so bad for you guys. I was like,
I know.
I feel bad for me too. The first bite we took.
Yeah, the comments on that was funny.
The first bite we took
were funny.
My face. Oh my face literally was like pure panic. I was like, oh my.
The thing is, the cheese sauce itself was like one of the best cheese
so
sauces
good.
I ever made. But I put way too much hot sauce. Like I was like, oh, it's not red enough, and so I just at the end just doused it.
We were trying to change the color of it, which was like not gonna happen. Like you need like food coloring or something.
Maybe like paprika, because it's a red powder, but it's not that spicy. You know.
Yeah, because hot sauce.
I've done that.
You really do need to make a melty cheese video standalone. Bridget was asking me for it. She is newly vegan. Not newly, she was vegetarian, but she's been like trying. And now she's like fully made the switch.
Yeah, she would ask me some random tips here and there.
I told her you had the best cheese.
The one that we just had? I've tried out a few different recipes. Like every time we make it, I kind of tweak it and like test something out new.
But yours are always better than like the store-bought ones. You know?
Thanks. I agree. Like I don't like store-bought cheese. Like vegan cheese. We should do, for an Instagram video, we should do just like pure ASMR.
I know, I feel like people like ASMR better on Instagram than...
Yeah, I agree. It's like, I think it's like a trendy video that people search. Do you want to do a couple bites?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Here is some quiet ASMR sounds. You can skip this if you don't like it. I'll wait for you. Anytime we eat a crunchy food, I'm like, oh, we need to post ASMR on Instagram for that.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So good.
I still the song stuck in my head.
Oh my god.
Hey, you're just coming with me now.
Oh my god. Just a spot. Which one do you like better?
No, it's so different. I like them both. I'm a dip girl. I love good dip.
You have chips too.
It sucks. It does not suck living with Max. But it sucks that he is also a chip fiend.
Yeah, because you have chips in the house.
We have chips in the house way more than we should. But I've noticed, like, I used to try to, like, fight being a snacker. And I realized I just need to, like, have healthy snacks. Because I always... I mean, you know, like, I don't, like, sit down and eat, like, a huge meal. I'll, like, eat something and I'll be full and I'll walk away. And, like, an hour later I want something, like, a handful of something. So I've been really good about, like, always having grapes now.
Nice one.
It was, like, stuck. And then me and Max have been buying these, like, roasted chickpeas. I was like, I should probably just make
I love
these.
those. See, I feel like I've trained myself not to be a snacker.
Really?
Because, like,
How?
in college, well, I just eat, like, bigger meals that, like, hold me over longer. Like, in college, I never wanted to spend money on snacks because I was, like, broke.
Yeah.
So I would just force myself to only eat, like, my meals. And now I'm just, like, not a snacker at all. Like, if I snack, it's, like, after dinner, if I'm, like, still a little hungry, I'll, like, eat some popcorn. But
I don't see. I always
it's more like a money thing. Like, I didn't want to, like, spend the extra money to have, like, snacks around.
And for me, honestly, it's time management. I, like, not that I do it poorly, but I just never know what my days are gonna entail. Like, the other day I was like, okay, I'm gonna sign up for this hoop class. Like, literally the night before, 10 p.m., I signed up for it in class, or in bed. I woke up, and then at, like, literally 9 a.m., I got a Nike audition for 3, and then I had work or something later. So I was like, great, now I all of a sudden have, like, an hour in between everything I have to do.
Yeah.
And then that's when I snack, or I, like, get fast food. I'm not good at, like, meal planning.
I used to be better at it. I've gotten lazy.
I've also realized I need to make more food than I think I do because Max eats so much more than me. So if I want, like, I don't like leftovers, but I'd like one day of leftovers to be, like, a carry-away lunch.
Me, 100%.
But I never have leftovers because Max eats, like, 3 times the amount of human should.
Oh my god, welcome to me and Colin's life. Like, I used to be mad when he would eat all the food because I'm like, I wanted those for leftovers. Now I have to remake something. But I just kind of deal with it now.
Well, I'm also, like, what I did last time I cooked was I made a shit ton of food and then I put 2 Tupperwares in the fridge for both of our lunches tomorrow. And I was like, this is what we get to eat.
This is yours, not mine?
This is what's left over is what we get to have for dinner tonight. Because I realized Max doesn't, like, stop. So, like, if I put, like, 5 pounds of something, he'll probably just eat it all.
Oh, yeah.
But if I put 2 pounds, he'll just eat it all. But he'll be full either way. But, like, in his mind, he's like, oh,
There's still more food.
Yeah, like, I'm going to eat it. So if I put it away before, because, you know, normally, like, growing up, you eat a meal, you have leftovers, you put in the fridge. But I can't do that with Max. I got to put them leftovers in before he even sees them.
That's smart.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and with Colin, like, I couldn't be mad because, like, we were splitting our groceries. So I'm like, oh, I can't, like, claim that food as my own because, like, we split it, but he's eating my portions.
My half.
Yeah, exactly.
He's dipping into the half.
But I can't be too, like, picky like that because then it's, like, not good for our relationship. I'm like, that's my food.
Like, give me that.
Yeah.
And it's hard because they are technically, like, bigger than us.
And then Colin, sorry to interrupt you.
No.
He always is like, you eat more food than I do. And I'm like, you are like 100 pounds more than I am.
There is
like,
no way that is happening.
Not 100, maybe like 60. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
It's gone.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No. If it's gone, it's irrelevant.
No. These are secretly, like, not that bad for you either, these dips.
Really?
Yeah, because this one's cashews and, like, cashews as a cream sauce, cauliflower, and chickpeas. And buffalo sauce.
I love that. I need to get back on track. Did you see, the thing I tagged you in yesterday with the fit plan?
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. What is it?
Or class pass? It was like a year free class pass.
Mmm.
They're doing a giveaway. And they said, what I thought was interesting, that at this time, like the 1 month mark after New Year's Eve is when everyone's resolutions start dropping off.
Yeah, makes sense.
So then I was like reflecting. And I was like, yeah, I guess. But I also was really sick, whatever. But then I watched this YouTube video that was like, how to not lose your goals. I've heard both things, so I don't know what I believe. I'm curious what you believe.
Okay.
It said instead of making specific goals where you're setting yourself up to fail, you think of your year as like a goal as a whole, and then you allow yourself to move within it. So like it could be like the year of health, the year of prosperity, the year of for me I want to do like the year of gratitude, like being grateful for what I have and like whatever. But like it allows you, because if you're like, I want to lose 10 pounds by this time, or like I want to, you know, go to the gym every single day, like whatever, it's like harder or easier to fail. But if you're like, I want to get healthy, and then it's like, oh, I want to go to the gym every day, and then you like hurt yourself, you're like, okay, how else can I be healthy and still obtain my goal? So that was interesting. But then I watched a bunch of vision board videos, and they're like, you need to be specific about your goals.
Yeah.
So then I was like,
yeah.
So I'm
There's
confused.
different like approaches.
Yeah. And I don't know what's better.
I don't know. I don't have the answer.
I know last year I did a vision board, still hanging up, and I do want to do another one.
Your vision board was so beautiful. It's so legit. How long did it take you to make? Where'd you get all the pictures from?
Google, and then I printed them.
Where'd you print them?
FedEx.
Was that expensive?
No.
Oh.
It wasn't that bad. I don't remember because it was a year ago, but I want to do it again. But I want to
You should insert a picture. Like, she had it in a poster, like laminated, like.
I put a frame on it. I'm also a Virgo.
so
Like, I'm
beautiful.
not just going to put some fucking ugly ass shit on my wall. Like, it needs to be, like, aesthetically.
Yeah.
But I did, watching some vision board things, like, I put, like, a hand holding money. And they're like, you should put, my goal is to make 100K in a year.
See, I don't know if
And then I'm like,
I feel like anytime I try that method, it doesn't really work for me.
yeah.
I feel like anytime, I really do believe in manifestation, because I feel like I have examples of my doing that in my own life.
Yes.
You know? But I feel like anytime I've like brought something into my life, it sounds so like cheesy and corny.
No, I've definitely done that too. Like,
Yeah, like it's been like, because I've been constantly, it's been on my mind, like constantly.
it's like the
thinking about
most
it.
prominent one.
Yes, and like I've wanted it the most.
Yes.
It's not because I'm like writing down like I will get 100K, but it's like in my brain. It's, I mean, maybe that helps people remember their goal, like what they want. But like, for example, this house, like we'd stopped looking for a while, and I went to my friend Belle's house, and I remember thinking like, I was so like envious that she lived in an actual like house. I was like, this is exactly what I want. I need an outdoor space. I don't know, just to be like in your own space. I was like, that would be unbelievable. And then like a few weeks later, like we found this. It was like literally like sent from us.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, I feel like writing down, like being specific about your goals and like writing shit down, like that's never really worked for me.
Yeah. I haven't tried, so.
Excuse me.
I was like really distinct. I remember when I moved from like whatever to DC, I got into this dance school, and they were like very serious, and he was like, well, I don't know your skill level, so I'm gonna put you at level 4. And like level 4 was some people my age and some younger, and then level 5 was some people my age and higher, and some people older, like high schoolers, and I was in middle school. And I was like, I'm gonna get to level 5 in under a year. Like, I'm gonna get to level 5. Like, I'm gonna prove myself. Like, I took like ballet. I mean, also like I wanted to do that with my life and like whatever. So I like took the extra adult classes, and I would literally think about it all the time. Like, I'm gonna get to level 5. Like, and then like I did it in a couple months, which it's supposed to take like a year before you graduate a level. And I know that's like stupid, but like I just like was so concentrated on it.
Yeah.
You know? Or like
Well,
last
it's
year.
like you wanted it so badly.
Yeah. And like all the goals I wrote last year, like I was like, oh, I want to hit 50K on Instagram, which is like very specific, and I'm at 41. So it's not like a terribly big goal, but like honestly, I think Instagram is fucking dead.
It's
ever
really
since
hard.
the new algorithm. But anyway, but I
It's
didn't
just so
really
saturated.
put my focus on Instagram. I wasn't changing. I was doing the same thing and just hoping to gain more followers.
Yeah.
Which will slowly work, but that's not really how change happens.
Yeah.
You know? But instead I really focused on like booking a commercial and like changed my look and like took a bunch of classes and whatever, and then now I'm finally booking commercials. So I feel like that was really the only thing at the forefront of my mind, even though I wrote down a list of goals.
Mm-hmm.
Only like that one was really accomplished.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can the mind really like achieve a whole vision board in a year? Seems like a lot to process.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
No, I agree. You know what's crazy? Remember in our mukbang when I was talking about how I was feeling like really down?
Mm-hmm.
So like after that I was kind of thinking, so I listened to Abraham Hicks talks on YouTube, and some of them I hate and some of them I like really gain something from, you know? Like some of them are kind of annoying and it's like an interview.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I haven't finished your book. I should probably just give it back. I should probably try to read You Are a Badass again.
Oh,
we like
see,
switched.
I didn't like that book.
We switched like
Books.
motivation books. Manifestation books. Self-help, whatever. I didn't like You Were a Badass either because I thought she was kind of annoying.
Yeah, she's trying to be like cool and relatable, and I don't like her like tone.
Yeah, see, me neither. Okay, good. I'm glad you said that because I told other people that and they're like, you're a bitch. And I'm like, okay, maybe I am. But Abraham Hicks is so ethereal.
Some of her shit, I'm like, nah, you sound a little, I don't know.
What?
You have to, it takes me a while to find one that really like resonates with me.
Yeah.
But.
And we need like an in-betweener.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like.
Someone who's not too like
up there, and then someone who's not trying to be like, I'm your best friend.
Right.
Let me tell you about intention and like
that's
manifestation. Yeah.
So anyways, I started listening to Abraham Hicks speeches, and I was kind of thinking like she was talking about like a lot about doubt and like you're not getting your goals because you doubt yourself, blah blah blah. And I was like, I feel like I'm exactly in the state that I'm in right now. Like I'm not really that successful on YouTube, and I've never booked any big like dance job or commercial because like that's exactly my state of mind. I'm like in this in between.
Yeah.
Where I can't really commit to.
Either.
I'm not like balls to the wall with either one.
Mm-hmm.
So instead, I'm in between, and that's exactly what I've like brought into my own life. You know.
Yeah. It's so hard.
That probably sounds really like that's not that big of a realization, but. I don't know.
But it is though, because I feel like a lot of people don't realize they're stuck in a cycle because you're in a cycle.
Yeah.
Like, you go to work, you do the thing, blah, 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 blah. Even when I was like, I go to dance class, I go to work, I do this, I make a video, I go to dance class, I go to work, I do this. And then I was like, my YouTube wasn't really growing. Even when I was posting consistently, like, I was very on it with posting every Thursday and like had this like rigid schedule. But like, I wasn't really growing because I was just like stuck in this cycle.
Mm-hmm.
It's not until you like sit down and talk to yourself, because I was like, maybe posting it right there. I honestly looked at your channel when you were like, I didn't post that much last year.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
But you grew a lot.
I don't think I grew that much.
Your subscribers, you grew like 15K or something, like in a year. Yeah.
I thought I only gained like 8K. But I just have one video that did really, really well. And so I feel like that, like, it was from not even last year, from like 2 years ago. One of my meal prep videos has like 500,000 views now. And that's the one that like brought in more subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's from nothing I really did last year. It's just from that one video.
But it's crazy, like, you feel like, oh, I didn't do that much, blah, blah. Oh, shit. But I looked at your channel, I was like, Chantal doesn't make anything she doesn't want to make or post. Like, I need to do that instead of being like, I have to post every Thursday.
With my YouTube channel, my goals are actually to be smarter about what I am posting. Like, I want to post shit that kind of like emulate what other videos people are like looking at that are doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't want to just post like something that I don't think is going to do well, you know?
Just for the sake of posting.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not really something that I really like, but I want to post stuff that other people will be interested in.
Mm-hmm.
We're just literally talking about our personal like conversation in front of you guys. Like, I'm really sorry if you don't give a shit about this. But
I hope it's interesting. I don't know. I mean, it's what we're going through. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
comment down below what your like goal or like New Year's resolution that might be like falling off at this point. Because this is like that time. This is how this whole conversation started. This is the time when people start giving up on their goals.
So let us know what your like goals are, if you are still working towards them, or if you have fallen off the bandwagon.
And if you feel you have fallen off the bandwagon, hopefully this is like a friendly reminder to get your ass in gear.
You know what I've been really into this past like 2 weeks? I've been going to the gym every single day.
That's so good.
Which wasn't even an intentional goal, but I'm taking headshots, and I want to look good because
You
like
used to be
$400.
like my motivation to go to the gym. You were like so into it.
Yeah, like 2017 me. Now I don't know why. I just didn't really care about what I looked like anymore. Like last year, as terrible as that sounds, like I was like, I don't really care about the gym
I do
anymore.
think that like as weird as it is, like living together, we help like motivate each other. Like at least in like the gym and like health, I'd be like, do you want to take dance class? Like we should take that. We should like do that. But now when like with Max, he's like, no, hang out with me.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, and then just like eat all the chips. But so it's like finding your own groove.
Yeah, I
It's hard.
definitely used to be more motivated. Thank you guys so much for joining our conversation today, even though we just kind of talked about our own personal lives. I hope it was a little interesting to you.
Like what we're going through. I hope it's relatable in the sense of like sticking with your goals and knowing that like if you're struggling with it, we all are too. Like it's hard. Changing your life is hard. If it was easy, then we'd all be fucking, you know, billionaires.
Right. I actually do love like listening to like people's
Manifestation.
their experience with it.
Yeah, same, because it's motivating, or it's like, okay, this worked for them. It's all figuring out what works for you.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below also what you believe about like manifestation, and if you have any authors or books or podcasts you would recommend for me and Chantal.
Yeah, let us know.
Because we love that shit.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe and don't leave without giving this video a big thumbs up. And follow our Instagram, mukbang.monday, BMARSZ, CHANTYMARIE _.
Yay.
And I think that's about it.
Yeah, we love you guys so much.
And we'll see you next time.
Mukbang Monday out.